we found another short form piece of gold, a diamond in the rough on Netflix called America's Sweethearts, which is about the Dallas
Cowboys.
Yes.
The show is so riveting to me.
Well, let me just set the table. America's Sweethearts takes place last off season, with the tryouts for the team, the squad, the DCC, as they reference it 1,000 times.
I love
DCC,
that.
Dallas
DCC.
Cowboy cheerleaders. And everybody knew the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Sure.
And another thing we learned is that one of the big moments for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders was on Thanksgiving Day. The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, it was kind of new. They didn't know what was going on, but they kept cutting. Howard Cosell, Frank Gifford, they kept cutting to one cute cheerleader, and she winked in the camera. And apparently that was the Hawk Tuah moment. That was the viral moment.
Yep, that was a viral moment.
For the Dallas Cowboys. 3, 2, 1.
Boom!
Hawk Tuah.
Yeah, you know
That's going to be the new way to start.
No. Don't
Hawk
do that.
Tuah.
You're making fun of me because I didn't know what that meant. And I'm the only person in America or all over the world that didn't know what Hawk Tuah meant.
Welcome to Rapaport's Reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
My name is Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport's Reality Podcast, the world's best, most informative inside scoop reality TV, popular culture, and podcast about us, the Rapaports. This is the only podcast that does those three things and more. We are recording this podcast live from Tel Aviv, Israel.
Yes, we are.
Where it is Middle Eastern hot.
Yeah.
It is true blue Middle.
I was going to say Africa hot, but I've never been to Africa. You know, Middle East hot is a different kind of hot.
I wonder if Africa hot is hotter than Middle Eastern hot.
I don't think so.
I don't need to find out.
You know, I had a lot of heat anxiety.
What is heat anxiety?
I don't know. I was anxious about coming here in the heat, and it was real, and I was right.
Has it lived up to your expectations?
Oh, yeah, and more.
The heat.
I'm trying to have a good attitude, so let's not start the podcast with talking about my heat anxiety.
Well, we just came from outside.
It was hell.
I got to be honest.
I still got sweat dripping down my balls.
The first time I've ever seen you, I've never seen you sweat in public, except for when working out. Like, you were sweating.
Just now, I know. I was embarrassed. I was like,
we walked into a cafe.
We look like Whitney Houston and a white Bobby Brown. I was like,
I wasn't sweating.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't sweating.
You have on a white T-shirt.
No,
and
babe.
the back was
you
like
had sweat on your face.
Okay, I know.
But you
all down my front. I have on a black linen jump. You couldn't see it, but straight up I look like a crackhead. It's gross, man. I don't like it.
No, you didn't look Whitney Houston, babe. When
I
Whitney
look Whitney Houston sweating.
When Whitney Houston, and talk about a reality TV show.
Oh, man.
That might be something we rewatch also.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because
Bobby.
That was really far out. I mean, if Rapaport's Reality had been going on during the Whitney and Bobby and Whitney reality TV, I don't know if we talk about that was crazy.
Sad, really sad.
But she was
I don't
always
think you
sweating.
Understand if there's two things that I can't stand the most in life is being hot and rats.
Okay.
And the smell of cat piss. And you know what? Here in Israel, there's two things going on. It smells like cat piss because there's a hell of a lot of cats here, and it's hot as hell.
But we're having a great trip. Had a great trip at the beach yesterday. In the water, beautiful trip. This place is crying for a reality TV show.
That's true.
They're the Real Housewives of Tel Aviv, and then an Olim reality TV show, like a Vanderpump Rules of all the young Aliyah Olim kids from America that have moved to Israel. Trust us when we tell you there's a gold mine of reality TV.
Yeah, the kids here are hot. There's a lot of hot young kids.
They're hot, they're young, they're earnest,
spicy.
they're in different ways of changing their life. I'm telling you, there is a gold mine of reality TV here that is just waiting to happen. But since I started the Rapaport's Reality with Hawk Tuah, Kebe, up until yesterday,
I didn't know what that meant.
Did you? I
saw the words
no one
everywhere.
knew what it meant. This
the
woman
way it
invented
spelled
it.
was like Tuah. I thought it was like a Native American tribe, Then it had the picture of the white girl, and I was like, she doesn't look Native American.
For those of you who do not know, and I'll be shocked if anybody doesn't know who the Hak
I don't
Tuah
think
Girl.
a lot of people know what that means.
Everybody knows who the Hak Tuah Girl is. She's been discussed on Howard Stern Show, every podcast, late night TV. The Hak Tuah Girl is a girl who was doing a on the street interview. She happened to be doing an on the street interview that wasn't that interesting. Her and her girlfriend were doing an on the street interview, drunken. I believe it was in it wasn't Louisiana. It was Nashville. And they were just rambling on, drunk, kind of regular looking girls. And at one point, the interviewer asked the question, which has been a game-changing question: what do you do to sort of make up or give good, loving, or make up with your boyfriend? And she said, Hak Tuah, spit on that thing. Miles, Jordan, play the actual clip.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hak Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
There it is. 2024.
Wow.
2024, when you talk about everything, the good, the bad, the Trump, the Biden, the everything that's going on in the world, the Bronny James,
like,
the LeBron. Hak Tuah, spit on that thing.
Wow.
She said that's how you impress a man. Hak Tuah, spit on that thing. Why, how this thing is caught on, I have no idea. She has no idea. The girl is doing appearances.
I think I read somewhere she got an agent.
I heard she's at UTA, which is my agency.
Your agency. Whoa.
And
now that's scary.
Rest assured, she's getting way more incoming phone calls than I am right now.
So
she's the new it girl.
That's pathetic. Now that's sad. That's
of
scary.
fellatio.
Yeah, sucking dick, spitting on a dick.
Hak Tuah.
That's really pathetic.
But this is what
this
it
is the world we live in, guys. I don't know, man. Let me off this. This is crazy, guys. That's nuts, babe. I'm not.
We
I don't
share
approve.
agents.
That's wow.
I mean, but it's online social media. That is where it's at, man. I've seen these social media kids in movies, in TV shows. It's crazy. That's all it took was her saying, Hak Tuah, spit on that thing.
Hak Tuah and spit on that thing.
I mean, it was simple as that. And like I said, 2024 has yet to unfold completely. But when the history books go back, when they go, let's look at, the 20s. The 20,000s? Is it the 20,000s?
2020.
The 2024?
It's like, babe, it's like the girl that said, I'm looking for a rich man, 6'4", that, and they made a song out of it.
Or the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
I wonder if this Hak Tuah girl will be able to benefit the way the Catch Me Outside girl, because she's apparently, she's on OnlyFans. She's
going around handing out money on the street.
Yes. Literally.
So
God bless America. And you know what? Only in America can a girl giving a drunken interview on
talking about spitting on a dick. That's
and that
crazy.
wasn't all she talked about. They just happened to, it just caught fire. And that's the beauty of the internet. The beauty and the phenomenon of the internet. You literally cannot. I'm sure there's plenty of girls that are sitting at home go, I said spitting on dicks.
So there's plenty of girls saying, I spit on a dick.
Yeah, and I've done it all on social media, but for some reason, this girl, she captured the hearts and minds of the world and beyond. The other thing that I can tell you about our trip is we have found yet another piece of gold, another gem, another reality TV gem. Now, we can't fawn, we can't Hak Tuah any more than we did about Love Undercover. We told you guys on Peacock, if you're looking for a new reality show, Love Undercover, we did 2 or 3 segments on it. We said it's the sleeper hit of the summer, the sleeper hit of 2024. But we found another short form piece of gold, a diamond in the rough on Netflix called America's Sweethearts which is about the Dallas
Cowboys.
Yes.
There's something special about their Rapaport's. They'll go on a trip and then they'll find a reality show. That's how adventurous our trips are. Is that we go on far, far across the lands, all the way to Israel, and we found a reality show.
We go all the way to Jerusalem. We all the way to the north, all the way to the south.
We found our
go
new
to this
favorite
synagogue. And then one of the things that we'll take away, probably the most impactful thing that we'll take away from our time spent in the hotel.
Our new favorite reality show.
America's Sweetheart, which is about everybody knows. You might not know who the hot Tuah Girl is, but everybody knows who the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are. And why don't you explain? I mean, I don't need to explain what it is, but it takes place last year of the girls trying to make the team.
Trying to make the team. Well, this is a fascinating one. Once again, I started to watch a show without you because I thought that you wouldn't really enjoy the show, and I had to go back and watch the episode. Well, then I started watching. I was like, why wouldn't he like this? He likes football, so why wouldn't he like the cheerleaders?
Because they don't show
show the football.
The only football they show is when fans. Now I'm jumping ahead.
Yeah.
When fans do meet and greets with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, the security guard puts a football in their hand.
So they don't touch the girls.
Literally.
Right.
Hang on. Hold that fucking football tight. Don't put your arm around the girls. Don't put your arm around their waist, around their shoulder. Don't breathe on them. Don't even make lingering eye contact.
Yeah.
So that's the only football that's shown in it.
The show is so riveting to me.
So good.
I won't bring up my illustrious career as a cheerleader in high school myself.
You need to bring that up.
Because I did have a 2-year career in high school as a cheerleader.
At what high school?
Venice High School.
What year was this?
This was 86, 87.
86, 87, you were a cheerleader.
Yeah, I must say I was a damn good cheerleader.
Babe, but every time when we're watching the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, not through the complicated things, I go, can you do that?
You wanted me to get up in the middle of the show and do a cheer, and I was really riveted. I could do one after we're done recording. I could do some cheers for you.
I've never seen you do like, yay,
I used to show you when we were younger. I used to do cheers for you all the time.
Do you remember a cheer now?
Yeah, I got plenty.
Okay.
I got defensive cheers. I got offensive cheers. I got some in my pocket.
You've never given me a cheer. Like when I'm doing comedy, can you bring your fucking pom-poms and be like, go, team, go.
Absolutely.
That
would be more like heckling.
Yay,
wait, babe.
laugh. And everybody laugh. Like, bring the fucking, because when I'm having a tough night.
No, I didn't really want to be a cheerleader. I was too much of a cool girl to be a cheerleader. It was kind of like looking down. But a friend of mine, Janice Cooley, and I, in the history of my high school, there was only one black cheerleader every year in the history of Venice High School. And we didn't think that they'd pick 2 in 1 year. So as a joke, we both auditioned, and she was a basketball player and I was a gymnast, and we both happened to make it. And they snatched us in the middle of the night. You know, they snatched the cheerleaders. They come to your house in the middle of the night. They call your parents and take you out of your bed and blindfold you, put you in a car, and then they bring you to an undisclosed location and then reveal. But I could hear, because she lived far away, and so the drive was far. So I knew we were kind of going to her house, and then when we got to this parking lot, we both had made it. And that year, 1986, there was 2 black girls on the team. And that was historical in Venice High. This is amazing. You never knew the story?
I didn't know this story. I didn't know that you were almost like the Jackie Robinson of Venice high school cheerleading.
2 black girls that year. I mean, the history of Venice High School, which goes way back.
And they go, like in the history books,
there's 2 picture of 2 black girls.
But is there like a plaque or something? Like, did you?
No, but if you go to Venice High, I'm sure it's still in the gym. You'll see all these black girls on the plaque, and you'll see way back to 60s. You will not see 2 black women at a time up until our year.
The other thing about Venice High School, what's her name? Denise?
Janice Coolidge.
Janice Coolidge. Shout out to Denise Coolidge.
Janice with a J.
Janice Coolidge.
Yep.
And then Kebe Dunn.
Cooley, like Cooley High.
All right, Cooley High for being breakthrough cheerleaders at Venice High School. This is something I did not know about.
I had a partner. Because you partner up with, each girl has a partner, and my partner's name was Summer.
Okay.
Me and Summer and I were partners.
Well,
she had 0 rhythm. Okay. No offense, Summer, but you didn't have any.
Have you kept in touch with Summer?
No, I wonder
where is Summer? Summer, if you're listening to the podcast, DM us.
I think Summer moved to Santa Barbara or something. I don't know.
Well, let me just set the table. America's Sweethearts takes place last off season, with the tryouts for the team, the squad, the DCC, as they reference it 1,000 times. DCC, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. And some of the things that I didn't know that I thought were kind of crazy is that every year, even if you're on the team, you could be on a DCC, Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, for up to 5 seasons.
Right.
And then you're done.
Yeah, but you still have to audition every year.
Which is crazy.
That's crazy. The
So
veterans
if you're in
have
your
to audition.
4th season and you're a star cheerleader, you still have to go through the audition process, and they be cutting people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's certain girls that are kind of shoo-ins, and I'm sure they didn't mention that because it takes away from the drama. But there's a couple of girls that are 2 years in, 3 years in that got cut.
It didn't seem like they were shoo-ins, though, because it looked like they went through exactly the same things.
Well, there's so many of them. I'm saying for narrative purposes, I'm sure there were a few. They're like, Rebecca, she's good. She hasn't dropped a beat.
The reason why I'm saying that is because every year they bring out outside judges. Like they had hairdressers. Remember, they had a local hairdresser and they had a weatherman.
Right.
A local weatherman was a judge. And
he's judging these girls. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about?
Randos judging the girls. I don't want to give too much away, but that was an interesting part of it.
But inevitably, it's the 2 head chicks that were former cheerleaders that have been there for a while. And obviously, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, I mean, historically, me as a football fan, not to go deep diving into that, everybody knew the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders in the late 70s, into the 80s.
Sure.
America's team. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers, but it was really the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Dallas Cowboys. And another thing we learned is that one of the big moments for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders was traditionally on Thanksgiving Day, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, it was kind of new. They didn't know what was going on, but they kept cutting. Howard Cosell, Frank Gifford, they kept cutting to one cute cheerleader, and she winked in the camera. And apparently that was the Hawk Tuah moment. That was the viral moment.
Yep, that was a viral moment.
For the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. What did you love about the show? Because I could tell you why. You didn't think I'd be interested, and I could tell you why I'd be interested. What did you love besides the fact that it's girls, it's dancing, it's pom-poms, it's makeup?
No, that's not what I loved. What I loved and what I was fascinated about the show is the desire of the girls. A lot of the girls weren't from Dallas. A lot of the girls had a dream of being specifically a Dallas Cowboy. The brand, when you think about it, is huge.
A DCC.
DCC, a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, is a brand that goes on and on and on. And these women from, say, New Jersey had dreamed about being a cheerleader for the Dallas Cowboys forever. Okay. So that I loved about it. I love that these are real dancers because when they're auditioning, these girls are talented dancers.
And some of them are hip hop. Some of them are jazz.
Jazz and ballerinas. But they're
some of them are gymnasts.
Skilled girls that want to do this job. What I also loved is the 2 ladies that are the coaches. They are hard bodied.
The gatekeepers.
Oh my goodness. They don't pull punches. They're rough. They're actually not nice.
But they felt bad every time
they're loving in the end, but in order to do their job, because they take it very seriously, because these girls are representing the team, the brand.
And Jerry Jones, of course.
They do other things. So they go out in the community and they do community work. They're representing the brand. So it's very choosy on who they choose. It's like the show we like, the football show that we watch.
Last Chance U, Hard Knocks.
The Hard Knocks.
It's
very
definitely
much like
Hard Knocks.
So it's a very serious thing. It's not frilly. It's not a frilly thing.
You get your frilly.
This is drama.
You get your makeup. You get your pom-poms. You get your boots. You get all the stuff that's not that interesting to me, the girly stuff. But the thing about it is
the athleticism. I mean, they could get hurt. There's one part in it where they have to be in line, do the lineup where they do the kicks, and then the last kick is the kick, and then they land in the splits. This is dangerous. This is notoriously, these people have to get hip surgeries later after doing this every night for 13 games a season.
And it's not even the games, it's the practicing. Because the games are probably the easiest part, but the practicing.
I like the discipline of it. I like the desire that they have. And the discipline. It's a fascinating show. The fact that these girls have it in their heart since little girls that this is what they want.
That's the thing that I related to also. And I think that again, and we were watching, you could if you really show people stories, you could literally make anything a reality TV show because at the end of the day, and I know you guys what the F are you talking about? What are you talking about, Michael Rapaport? Have you lost your mind? Is this the same guy that rants and raves about boxing, UFC? the thing about the show and the thing about reality TV is if you tell a story properly, and especially when it comes to hopes and dreams, everybody has hopes and dreams.
Everyone, yeah.
Everybody has desires. And the thing that I was compelled and why we kept watching it, and while we even had to say, let's save these for the next night in the hotel room in Tel Aviv, let's end our dinner early so we could finish up the series, is that you can relate to, just like how on Hard Knocks, the show about the NFL teams, you could relate to somebody working their ass off, trying, and they literally say, it's my dream. And I can relate to that. And I think people can relate to having a dream and the thrill of victory and the agony and the defeat, the thrill of some of these girls making the team, like they're elated, and the other ones not making the team, they're heartbroken. And they talk about just some of the girls that have come before them and some girls that have gotten cut and then they come back. And it's just, that's the thing that I related to. And trust me, if you ever thought I'd be like, oh, Mike Rapp, did you think you would ever watch America's Sweetheart and be giving it a rave review? Fuck no, I didn't think that.
Yeah, I know, but you're right. The thrill of victory and the agony defeat in anything is fascinating to me. And also the way it's done, babe. It's done in a sort of documentary style. The music that they choose is fascinating. It's
the same guy who did Last Chance U, by the way.
Yeah, so it moves sort of in a slow way, not in a boring way, but in you really fall in love with these characters and what they want. What's curious to me, though, and I said this to you while we were eating lunch, is that there's a lot of weight around it. There's a lot of what these women look like. They take them and they change their look and their hair color matching their eyes. And I'm like, wow, how does this, in this day and age, do they get away with these women having all the same body type? I mean, they don't change the size of the costume. Once you get measured for the costume, if you don't fit in it on game day, that's your problem.
If it don't fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, and that's like how
we were basically saying, like, in this day of politically correctness,
how the fuck did they get away with it? And by the way, as much carrot cake as I've eaten on this trip, because they got some bomb carrot cake at this cafe that I like here.
Shout out to Cafe XO.
I mean, listen, my little outfit would not fit if I was a DCC boy. I'd have to get my thing taken in and out a million times.
And these girls are young. There was one girl who made the team at 18. Most of them were 18. I mean, most of them were like 20 to 25 years old. There was one girl who came really, really close out of nowhere, seemingly, who was 31. The thing that's crazy, I talk about this in stand-up comedy, and this is a historical thing, and I don't know why, like an organization like the Dallas Cowboys, they're so underpaid, and apparently they're paid more than they used to be paid, but all of these girls have day jobs.
Yes.
So they practice from like 5 to 8 on off days. They rehearse from 5 to 8 to give them time to work during the day. There's nurses. One of them was like
there's doctors, orthodontists, doctors,
they're in
lawyers.
school.
Yeah.
But they're underpaid. And I don't understand why or how, especially an organization, an NFL organization, but the Dallas Cowboys specifically, how they don't give them compensation for the entire, because they go through July or probably even May. The tryouts are during May. And then
games
they go through the entire
end of August, right?
No, yeah, but then the games start and you're going through January.
Right.
So I don't understand. It's a tough schedule. Nonetheless, America's Sweetheart, 2 pom-poms up.
2 pom-pom, 2 Rapaport stars. But more than
and
that,
I hate the Cowboys. I don't want to go down the football slope, but I will say, I don't like the Dallas Cowboys.
We also should mention that this is a reality show that's been on CMT since 2006 to
making the team.
But
on Netflix with this director, it's taken to another level.
It's a new level, but I'm just saying, for something to last on CMT from 2006 to 2021, it's so good to have seen who's made the team and who hasn't. I think I could go back and watch them.
No.
I could.
I'd rather watch Whitney and Bobby.
It's the same. It's a whole different world.
I'd rather watch Whitney and Bobby.
Okay.
Side note, another reality show, just to prove that literally anything, if you execute it correctly, another reality show on Netflix that is interesting. I'm not going to say it's 2 pom-poms up, but it's interesting, it's fascinating, is called Sprinter. It's about the men's and women's Olympic qualifiers, because obviously the Olympics are coming this summer. Good luck. Yay, team, go team. But it's about the great sprinter, Sha'Carri Richardson, and these other dudes all focused on the 100-meter race. And this is, again, discipline, heartbreak, thrill of victory. And when you get to know them, you get to know their family, you get to know their hopes, dreams, and aspirations. I guess that works.
It's everybody, though. It's not just Sha'Carri. It goes to the girls, the guys, everybody.
All of them, the Jamaicans, the Usain Bolts.
It switches around.
And it's just the discipline and the athleticism from these guys. We're not going to deep dive that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's America's Sweetheart,
no.
but if you are looking for something to get you focused on the Olympics, and if you do love your reality TV shows.
I don't think we're going to stick with that, are we? I'm
going to finish it.
Yeah, it kind of makes me, it's like background. It makes me kind of fall asleep.
I like that, though.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, again, I watch it and I go, tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to do a sprinter's workout. Hasn't helped yet.
I haven't seen you get up yet.
Hasn't
You're waking
helped
up
me
at like
yet.
10:30, 11.
But it's a good thing to fall asleep to because you're going, it's like a positive affirmation. It's like, I'm going to go run around.
I wish I could be that.
I'm going to run around the track.
Yeah, I wish I could run around the track.
But then I oversleep a little bit, and that's just because they got blackout curtains here in the hotel. The next thing I want to talk to you about is, because people have asked, the weekly sugar candy jelly bean gummy bear situation with Rapaport's reality.
Yeah.
We were at the airport, JFK.
You told me to do it.
You were going to do it anyway.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't even thinking about it.
The airport candy, because they have those giant candy stores, it tends to be very fresh candy.
Oh, these were fresh.
Fresh jelly beans, fresh milk duds.
I'm so proud of myself. I kept them in my bag for a long time.
You kept them in your bag for 4 days, 3 days?
Yeah, that's a long time.
We bought 4 bags of Jelly Bellies, and we ate.
You ate.
Babe, we ate the fucking Jelly Bellies while we were watching the fucking the America's Sweethearts.
Yeah.
We ate every single one of those jelly beans.
Disgusting.
And I got to tell you, that was disgusting.
It was just, you didn't have to do it.
But your possessiveness,
yeah, because
your greediness, your
listen.
protectiveness over the jelly beans is not fair.
The reason why I had to eat all of them because I do not like to share. Listen.
You've made that clear with me and the world. You don't like to share your Jelly Bellies.
No, I don't. The thing is
it's not something to be proud of.
I'm not saying I'm proud, but if you would just stay in your lane, you don't like them. This is my thing. Let there be something for me. It can't always be the Michael Rapaport show.
Do you think that I'm going to sit there while we're watching America's Sweethearts about the DCCs, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to let you eat those jelly beans?
I can ration them out for myself. It's like a thing for me. But then when I see your big old palm, like your hand, it's like a gorilla hand, you grab all of them, and I hate it. I hate watching it. Because I know how to ration them out. I like to savor them. They're mine. It's my thing. It's like my thing. And you just take your hand and take all of them. So therefore, when we break them out, I'm like, here, fuck it, just take all of them, and then let's get rid of them so I don't have to watch my things be taken from me.
It's so primitive. You around candy, you around carrot cake. It's like a different thing. It's like
You're making me sound like a bad person.
No. It's just around candy. Like it's like
no,
jail.
because you're like just will eat anything put in front of you, you'll take. And what I'm saying,
I'm doing psychology as to why.
Why?
I told you the other day. I think one of the reasons why I'm like, if I'm at like a table or there's things, because we don't need to go down to the psychology.
We were just with somebody's mother and you took off of their plate. Like you didn't even meet the person and you ate off of somebody's plate. You just took off of their plate.
Did I take off her plate?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, listen, I'm not saying I don't have my own things around food and table manners. There is none.
You have none.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I would like you to look a little closer the next time you whip out.
Okay, I'm not going to do it in front of you.
The next time you whip out those jelly beans.
That's why I'm hiding. But you kept saying this is what you do to me. This is a psychology.
Yeah, I did that.
When I'm not thinking about sugar, which I was doing so good.
Yes.
You say.
Well, that night you were doing good.
I was doing good. You go, I don't want jelly beans. I'm not even thinking about jelly beans. I don't want jelly beans, which makes me start thinking about them. And I know you knew they were in the nightstand. So I was thinking if I left, you would take them and hide them from me. So I was like, I'm just going to show you where, because I knew you knew where they were. It's ridiculous. This is a mess. This is not even an adult conversation.
Yes,
this is like, no, it's not.
Yes, no, this is some Obi-Wan Kenobi. What's his name? What's the little Yoda Jedi mind trick I pulled? I said, I don't want the jelly beans.
You do it every single time you say, I don't want them.
I don't need the jelly beans. I don't like jelly beans. I'm just chilling here watching America's Sweethearts.
I have right now. I was gifted a box of jelly beans, or you were gifted a box, but
you took my gift.
It's okay. You don't need them.
I don't need them.
You have to lose some weight. No offense.
But let me. No kidding. No kidding. I got to drop a few pounds, and the jelly beans.
But but you're not even trying. So I'm trying to save you. I know I do too, but I could do it quicker than you because I have more discipline.
I don't. You Trader. We've talked about Trader Joe's.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. No problem.
Moving on, babe. Let's move on.
People, they ask.
So I'm off the jelly beans, really. Since
are you off the jelly beans?
I want to be off because it's. Close.
Are you? It's been 3 days ago.
I'm on to carrot cake.
Okay. Finally, I swear this isn't something like this isn't a specific.
It's like we have something against them. I know what you're going to say.
What is it? Ben
and Jenda. It's my fault. Just because I saw it come up on the Amazon Prime, I made you put the VPN on your computer to watch it. This is how I love. What I don't even know the name.
The greatest story the greatest love story never told.
And it really should never have been.
It truly. She should have kept it. The greatest love story that should have never been told. Another. I believe this is the third Jennifer Lopez documentary where she goes, I'm going to share and tell you about the real me. And this is big pile of big mess.
It's a mess.
And the fact that she dragged. This is the reason why they got divorced. Fundamentally,
they're not divorced yet, but this is not going to work, and it will never work. And now they vomited all over the floor, and then they just tried to clean up the vomit, and they spread it all over the floor when they were cleaning it up, and it's all in there, babe. This is so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. They got embarrassed while they were doing it, and they got embarrassed afterwards. He says it in there. He says, "What is she doing? I don't know why she has to do this."
Ben.
And then, oh, babe, it's so bad.
It's so bad. And I don't get why Jennifer thinks that her life, first of all, she's 54 years old. The only thing interesting about your life is that you were J-Lo. We've seen that rise to fame. We've seen it so many times. We've seen her on MTV specials. We've seen her on E! specials. We saw her with Mario Lopez. We've seen just that part. Okay, cool. You came from the Bronx. Living Color Dancing. You made it big. Other than that, like the relationship part, but you're not going into who's the relationship. Puffy's not even mentioned in it. That relationship not even mentioned. You don't go into Diesel. Just like, I'm going to share the real me and why this, that, and the third. And then the whole thing is going to be about how me and Ben Affleck have fallen in love again.
And it kept the whole book with all the stories of the whole book. And then he goes, you showed the whole book. And then did he show the whole book? I'm going to tell the whole truth. You can't tell the whole truth and say you're telling the whole truth when we, the audience, we know more of the truth than you're telling the truth of. Then you look more crazy. It's such a mess. And then you make it about art. And then there's all this artistic stuff. And then it's you're rolling around in mud. And then you're cleaning up a mud, and there's rose petals, and this is craziness.
And there's a big storyline, like a B storyline or a C storyline, that she's funding it herself. Welcome to documentary filmmaking. Welcome to the world of everybody. And like, you're funding it yourself, J-Lo? Did you spend $1 million to fund it yourself?
And then it says it's directed by somebody else, but then he's directing it, Ben Affleck, and he's asking behind the camera asking. And then there's another director who's directing the thing that they're really making it about, but they're making it about something else. Have we seen the other thing that they're making it about?
I don't know.
Oh my God, it's making me mad.
I don't understand why. What I don't get it. And it's just a mess, and it's twisted, and I'm like, you need to just go and just deal with whatever you're thinking in therapy, or just live your life. Like, stop trying to tell us about your life. Just live your life, because it's just a mess.
Are you trying to make your life more interesting than it really is? Maybe that's it.
Maybe she's deeply troubled.
Maybe.
maybe she's deeply troubled, but I could see why Ben Affleck was like, fuck this shit, man.
Yeah, I could too.
You're making a documentary. Like, we've both tried to hide from the paparazzi for 30 years, and now you're making a documentary about our personal life. And he says it, like you said, when we're like, you're showing, like, she shares like all their letters and texts with the songwriters to produce yet a nut.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't want to talk about it on Rapaport's Reality. I
know.
don't feel the need to talk about it on Rapaport's Reality. We didn't even talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey on this episode of Rapaport's Reality because
you didn't even want to watch it, actually. It was my bad. I needed to watch it just because people on TikTok were like showing it behind them and they were like making fun of the scenes on it. And I'm hurt because I love J-Lo and I hate that people are making fun of her, but she did this to herself. And I'm trying to figure out why.
She's got more documentaries than Madonna. Madonna made Truth or Dare. It was dope.
Yeah.
It was a piece of art. It was a part of her life at that time, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah, man, I'm just sad for J-Lo because I don't, something happened. I don't know why she did that. But when she brought up, that's why I said, babe, pay attention because you weren't paying attention. When she brought up that big book and said, these are all the things he's written to me, Ben Affleck's written to her. And then they cut to him and he was like, she showed everybody. Like he didn't know that she was going to do that. I was like, uh-oh.
The songwriters, the producers, the cinematographer,
man.
the dancers.
It made me sad.
I was like, what is happening
is bad.
here? And it's just a big sloppy mess.
Sloppy mess.
So we have to give 2 thumbs down or 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I mean, for the listeners of this podcast, I would say you should watch.
Yeah, I think you should. I think people should watch it.
Yes, I have to say you should watch it.
You should watch it,
but you should watch it knowing and treating it like you're going to a comedy.
No, because it's comical.
It is comical.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
Also, at a certain point, I think she thinks it's comical because she says people are going to watch this and think I'm fucking crazy. Like, and she also says, "But I want to do it." So.
I don't know why she thinks her life is that interesting, especially when we've already seen and heard, and we know more about her life outside of this documentary than what she showed in this documentary.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're done.
We're done.
This is another fantastic, high-flying, fully realistic Rapaport's Reality podcast. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about the Rapaport's Reality podcast, the reality podcast that you asked for, and we have delivered with flying colors and pom-poms. Thank you for listening. Babe, love you.
Love you.
Bye.